Okay, so I just did my show. Big shout out to everybody that was a part of it, the sponsors, the event, the guys, my friends, everybody that came through. But there was one thing that I observed, there's this video I even made. I didn't post it. I was talking about insecurity and all of that, and the kind of situation where we find ourselves, where we don't support dreams, but if people get into trouble, like the kidnapping issue, people come out and contribute money and all of that. But I didn't post it because a whole lot of things was running through my mind at that time. But now I'm done and I have a bit of clarity. So there is a problem. It's not a joke. All my life I've been hosting events, I've been organizing events, and I've never been this stressed for this last one I did in Benin because it was looking more like there was no money. You understand? We all understand how show event goes. Yeah, it's about having fun, having happiness, and our industry, the comedy industry, is an industry that thrives on excess, flamboyance, and benevolence. But when you don't have money, all of these things can never fly. And it has been happening for a while now. The event industry, weddings, especially in places like Benin, where people like to party, a whole lot of it reduced at some point. And most people were shifting their events to December. That's the reason why you see that in some dates in December, you get like double bookings, triple bookings. People want to, a particular date, this particular date in December, December 20th. If I could work 7 weddings, I would have been able to do it. What that means is that everybody is trying to like bring their weddings down to December because of the diaspora influence, especially the places like Edo, where our brothers travel a whole lot and get to come back during the festive period. Okay, now everybody's waiting. Foreign exchange will come into Nigeria, at least, even if it's just for a month of relief, December, January, especially in Edo State, okay, at least we're going to have businesses thrive that period, sales and all of that. But what do we have now? There is a threat on safety. So how many persons are going to come down to Benin or Edo State or Nigeria in general this December? How many persons are ready to risk it all just to see their families? So what are we saying? What are we left with now as a nation, as a people? Not be hunger, then when you still kill people. I've always said this, that it seems like this particular administration are weaponizing poverty in terms of making people poor so that when you see little you appreciate it, and it helps in control. So what is left? What is the way forward? If what we are hoping towards, what everybody is planning towards December, January, if it is looking bleak now, that it might not be as beautiful as it used to be over the years, then what is left? What are we waiting for as a people, we that are here, that know that, okay, this foreign exchange that will come into Nigeria is helpful to us? What are we doing now to safeguard our communities? We have left everything in the hands of the government. I want to specifically say this to my Eastern brothers everywhere in the world. Bewawache, my habo kwegbe kugbe I 20 of us. Ma guanigo, ma nigo, ma deni cameras, drones, surveillance. Because I have been involved in this whole kidnapping protests in Eastern land and all of that. And one thing that I always told them is that you have to be a step ahead of these guys. You need to be ahead. And the only way we can do that is technology. So why is it that up till now, if government has failed us, I understand. Why is that some of us that are here on ground cannot put together 20 million to secure a surveillance center? I think basically what we just need a vehicle for movement, then the drones, in fact, whole surveillance where we can get to locate track numbers and all of these things. Will you all wait till government decide to do what they need to do, or we should take the bull by the horn? It's really, 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 really scary because as a country, as a people, we depend solely on external influx, diaspora influx. And as it stands now, the people that are going to come into this country this December, I'm not sure they are going to be up to 20. I'm not even sure this is going to be up to 20%. So I'm using this video to call on everybody. Safeguard your community. Safeguard where you live, where you trust, where you believe in. Safeguard it. Nobody will do it for you. It's a pity that this is the kind of situation that we find ourselves. But we have to fight. It is way, way beyond kidnapping. It is way, way beyond what we see in the surface. It is more of territorial dominance. So if you know that where you come from, a day will come, you must still come there, either as a living entity or as a dead body. You have to be involved in community security. I know nobody asked me, but I just have to say this because it is really scary. What I see, I don't know why many of us are just seeing it in the prison, but what I see, it's scary and it's crazy. Everybody, let's come together. Let's do this. My name is Action.